Right, we are now on question number 12. It reads, the circle with equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6 is equals to 12 meets the line 3y is equals to x plus 4 at points A and B. Right, so this word meets means intersect. Whenever you encounter the word meets or intersect, it means you have to solve simultaneous equations to find the point where the two graphs are meeting or intersecting. So in simple terms, you shall be asked simultaneous equations in this question to find the coordinates of point A and point B. Part A, it reads, find the coordinates of the center and the radius of the circle, 2 marks. Right, so to find the coordinates of the center, it is very simple. Move everything to the left. First, you get x squared plus y squared, right? Minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 is equals to 0. I hope you are following. Right, so the coordinates of the center are found by dividing the coefficient of x and the coefficient of y by minus 2, provided the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of y squared is 1. I hope you are following. So you divide this by minus 2, then you divide the coefficient of y by minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 4, you get positive 2. I hope you are following. Then minus 2 into plus 6, you get minus 3. So this is the center. Simple and straightforward. You simply divide the coefficient of x by minus 2 and the coefficient of y by minus 2, provided the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of y squared is 1. I hope you are following, class. Right. So if you have a situation like 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 8x plus 6y minus 14 is equals to 0. If you have a situation like this and you want to find the coordinates of the center, you don't start by dividing by minus 2 without checking the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of y squared. Here we have 2 and 2. So we need to divide by 2 throughout first. So here you get x squared, you get y squared. 2 into minus 8x, you get minus 4x. 2 into 6y, you get 3y. Then 2 into minus 14, you get minus 7. Equate this with 0. Now that the coefficient of x squared and y squared is 1, you can now find the coefficient. You can now divide the coefficient of x and the coefficient of y to find the coordinates of the center. Minus 2 into minus 4, you get 2. Minus 2 into 3, you get minus 3 over 2. And this is your result. So we only divide by minus 2 after making the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of y squared 1. I hope you are following, class. Right. So in this case, the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of y squared was 1 already. So you simply divide by minus 2 to get your result. Then radius is equals to square root of f squared plus g squared minus c. So what is c? C is the independent term without x. In this case, our c is minus 12. F and g can represent the coordinates of the center. So you are saying 2 squared plus, on g you can put minus 3, then you put squared. Then you write minus, open bracket, then your c is minus 12. I hope you are following. So even if this coordinate of the center is minus f and the y coordinate is minus g, still the effect of squaring is going to give you the same result or the same answer. I hope you are following. So you can simply take 2 and minus 3 and raise them with power 2 to get the answer, even if the center is minus F and minus G. I hope you are following class. Right. So 2 squared, it gives you 4. Minus 3 squared, you get 9. Minus and minus, it's plus 12. So this is 13 plus 12. 13 plus 12, you get 25. And the square root of 25 is 5, which denotes your radius. Then you are home and dry. Let us move on to part B of the question. Find the length of the line AB. So to find the length of the line AB, you need to first of all calculate the coordinates of AB. So like what I told you earlier on, that the word meets means intersection. And to find the points of intersection, you solve simultaneous equations. So in this case, you start by making x the subject of the formula from the line, moving 4 to the left, you get 3y minus 4 is equals to x as your starting point. I hope you are following. Then the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 is equals to 0. You are going to substitute 3y minus 4 on x. So you get 3y minus 4 squared. Putting 3y minus 4 on x, you get 3y minus 4 squared. I hope you are following. Plus y squared minus 4, open bracket. Then on x, you put 3y minus 4 plus 6y minus 12 is equals to 0. Something like this. So expanding this, you get 9y squared, then 3y times minus 4 times 2, you get minus 24y, then minus 4 squared, it gives you plus 16. Then you say plus y squared, minus 4 times 3y, you get minus 12y. Minus times minus, it gives you plus. 4 times 4, you get 16. Plus 6y minus 12 is equals to 0. I hope you are following. So you can notice that 9y squared and y squared, they give you 10y squared since they are like terms, right? Then minus 24y minus 12y plus 6y, you get minus 30y. So you write minus 30y, something like this. Then 16 plus 16 minus 12, you get 20. 16 plus 16 is 32. 32 minus 12, you get 20. So you write plus 20 is equals to 0. Right. So this equation can be reduced dividing both sides by 10. You get y squared minus 3y plus 2 is equals to 0. So if we factorize, we are looking for factors. Y squared times y squared times 2, you get 2y squared. So we are looking for factors of 2, which gives a sum or difference of minus 3. We have minus 1 and minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2, they give you minus 3. If you multiply them, they give you positive 2. So these are the factors required. So in this case, we are saying y is equals to 1 or y is equals to 2. Then you go back to the stage where you made x the subject of the formula. So you are saying when y is 1, x is equals to 3, open bracket, then you put 1 on y. So it's you less minus 4. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 4, you get minus 1. You do the same. You want to find the value of x when y is 2. You write 3, open bracket 2, then you less 4. 3 times 2, you get 6. 6 minus 4, it gives you 2. So this is the first pair, minus 1 and 1. Then the second pair is x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 2. We can denote this as A. We can denote this as B. I hope you are following. So to calculate the modulus of AB, we can calculate the modulus of AB using the formula x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Substituting this in our formula, we get square root of x2 is 2 minus x1 is minus 1. So it's minus 1 squared plus y2 is 2 minus y1 is 1. Then you put squared. So what do you get? Here you get 3. 3 squared, it gives you 9. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 squared, you get 1. I hope you are following, class. So what is 9 plus 1? 10. So your answer is square root of 10. Then you are warm and dry. I hope you are following. We move on to the next part of the question. Right, we move on to part C. It reads, find the length of the perpendicular of the line AB, right, from the center of the circle. Right. So since A and B, they lie on the line 3y is equals to 3y is equals to x plus 4, something like this. You can move x plus 4 to the left, you get 3y minus x minus 4 is equals to 0. So you simply find the distance from the center to the line, which is good as the distance from the perpendicular of AB from the center. So here is the working. You write distance is equals to, then you write 3y minus x minus 4 as your numerator. You put modulus. Divide this by square root. Coefficient of y squared plus coefficient of x squared. But you don't put 4 in the square root. Then on y and x, you put the coordinates of the center. The coordinates of the center were calculated in the first part of the question. We got 2 and minus 3. So 2 is x, minus 3 is y. I'm going to put 2 on x, then you put minus 3 on y. Right? You get modulus, 3 open bracket, minus 3 on y, minus 2 minus 4 all over 2 square root. Here it's 3 squared, here it's 1 squared. So 3 squared plus 1 squared, you get 10. Right? Then we simplify the numerator to get minus 15. So it's modulus of minus 15 over root 10. So your answer, you ignore the negative sign. 15 over root 10 is your answer. If you want to simplify it further, you can rationalize by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator with root 10. You get 15 root 10, then root 10 times root 10, you get 10, which can be simplified as 3 over 2 root 10. And this is your final answer. I hope you are listening. So this is how you calculate the distance of the line from the center. We move on to part D. Find the area of the triangle ABC where C is the center of the circle with the equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y is equals to 12. Right, so we are using the same equation of the circle. So let us make a sketch here. Now that we have A and B, A is minus 1 and 1. Then B is 2 and 2. The center was calculated. We got 2 and minus 3. So we want to find the area of this triangle ABC, where C is the center and AB is the chord. I hope you are following class. Right, so in this case, since the distance from A to B was calculated in part B, the answer was root 10. So you write root 10, which is the base of the triangle, right? So to find the area, we are saying area of the triangle is equal to half base times height. So the height of the triangle is the distance which was calculated in part C, right? The distance of the perpendicular from the center to the line. And that distance is 3 over 2 root 10. So I'm going to substitute in the area formula. You get half. On base, you put root 10. Then on the height, you put 3 over 2 root 10, the distance of the perpendicular from the center calculated in part C, right? So half times 3 over 2, you get 3 over 4. You are saying 1 times 3 is 3, then 2 times 2, you get 4. Open bracket. Root 10 times root 10, it gives you 10. If you multiply common sets, you get the number inside the set. So this is good as 30 over 4, but we can reduce it with 2. 2 into 30, it's 15. Then 2 into 4, it's 2. So your final answer is 7,5 or 7.5 square units, which is the area of the triangle. Then you are home and dry. I hope you are getting something class, right?